What's up, AnimeBallZ fans? Criddle here with another fantastic This Is for another week. Yes, that's right, This Is back, and I am talking to you this week about a fantastic little series called Panty and Stocking. Now, for those of you who have never heard of Panty and Stocking, let's get straight to it. You guys know what I do with this little segment thing that I do. It's basically our radio show, but condensed down. So right now, we're going to get
Off the Tracks.
That's right, Off the Tracks, where I talk to you guys about the plot and the characters in Panty and Stocking, or whatever anime I happen to be speaking about that week. Let's get straight to it. Panty and Stocking is the story of Panty and Stocking Anarchy, two angels who are kicked out of heaven for their bad behaviour. They are sent to Dutton City in order to repent for their sins and hopefully get back upstairs where they belong. Panty is a girl who is obsessed with sex, and Stocking is a girl who is obsessed with sweets. The two of them obviously indulged a little too much when they were in heaven and got kicked out, and are now indulging probably even more in the real world. They are currently living with a black Afro priest named Garterbelt, who happens to be their carer and also assigns them their duties as angels to take down ghosts and demons and things of that variety. As they kill ghosts, they get heaven coins, which they can literally use to buy their way back into heaven. Another notable character in this series is Briefs. Briefs is a guy that the girls meet in one of the episodes, and he falls madly in love with Panty. And she doesn't remember who he is, so he gets to be the butt of the jokes and tends to get kicked around a fair bit. However, in the series, he is regarded as being quite a good character in the fact that he is quite well endowed. The series deals with a lot of really risque elements. Literally, Panty is having sex with people in every episode. Stocking seems to be a bit of a weird one with some really kinky fetishes, including a love for tentacles and really ugly, smelly guys, but you know, that's what that is. The girls obviously don't just have to fight the villain of the week ghost thing, which explodes in a massive fireball every single week. They also have to deal with two demons from hell. Their names are Scanty and Knee Socks, clearly a play on the whole Panty and Stocking thing, and are their greatest adversaries. The two demon girls try to stuff up Panty and Stocking as much as possible, going as far as turning them into zombies and getting them attacked by tentacle monsters. It's an unusual series, but definitely a fantastic one, and I absolutely love it. Anywho, moving on to the next segment.
Watch out for that plot hole.
Now, of course, you can turn around and say, oh, Panty and Stocking, it's going to have a lot of plot holes in it, it's going to be a weird one. The animation style is really weird, done by Gainax, who does all the Gurren Lagans and the Evangelions and whatnot. But I wouldn't say Panty and Stocking is really a plot hole filled show. It's very episodic. Every episode is broken up into 2 mini episodes, and everything is pretty unrelated. You know, they get turned into zombies at one point, and the next episode they're fine and don't talk about anything anymore. The only recurring elements are Briefs and Scanty and Knee Socks. They're the only 3 recurring elements that are outside of the main 3 cast members, Panty, Stocking, and Garterbelt. So saying there's plot holes in the series is really, you know, grasping at straws. So let's skip over that one. Next segment, of course, is
The good, the bad, and the dubbers.
This is where I talk about the characters who voice them and look at who else they voiced. Now I'm going to butcher names as per usual. First up is Panty, who is voiced by Jamie Marchi. Some of you may know her as Rinslet Walker in Black Cat, Meg in Burst Angel, Kana in Fairy Tail, Miss Valentine in One Piece, and Liz Thompson in Soul Eater. She's got a decent track record and has a good variety of characters that she voices. Stocking is voiced by Monica Riol, the voice of Bulma in Dragon Ball Z Kai. She also played opposite of Jamie in Burst Angel, voicing Joe to Meg, so you know, the two were really well connected in that series. It was a little bit different, the relationship, but you know, Stocking and Panty are... Stocking and Panty are actually sisters in this show, so anything that happened in Burst Angel would be very creepy. She also voices Simka in Air Gear and is the voice of Toshigi and Kuina in One Piece. And she's also the voice of Tsubaki in Soul Eater, so lots of Soul Eater characters involved in this. Chris Sabat is the 3rd voice actor in this series worth mentioning. He's the voice of Garterbelt, and well, do I really need to talk about it? Okay, fine, I will. You guys might know him as most of the cast of Dragon Ball Z, Roronoa Zoro from One Piece, Elfman from Fairy Tail, and of course Alex Lewis Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist. Joel McDonald had a farm, but not really. He was a voice actor as well. Not a very well-known one, unfortunately, but he's a very good voice actor. He has a good range, and he's the voice of Briefs in the series. He voices Killick in Soul Eater, Toshimitsu Kubo from Bucker and Test, and takes over the role of Takumi in Initial D 3rd and 4th stages. So at the end of another This is a fantastic series worth checking out if you are over a specific age. It is very vulgar. The language is horrendous. The C-bomb is dropped multiple times in any given episode, and there's a poop monster in the first episode. It is crazy, it is insane, it is a Guy Next show, so you know it's going to be awesome. And it's just a crazy series worth checking out. I was a bit dubious on how it was going to go when I first started watching, but I'm giving it 8 out of 9 straw hats. I've been Criddle, this has been Panty and Stocking, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. They are currently living with a black Afro priest.